Hi people, it's me Anya. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new book tag. I created this tag and I just thought it would be fun. So let's get this party started. The first question is, who's your favorite Asian underrated author? So I feel like most Asian authors are underrated just because they are Asian, which sounds racist. Is that racist? It is racist to like not support people just because of the color of their skin. Like, that is racist. So I don't know why I just questioned that for a moment. But anyway, my answer is Traci Chee, because I love her books so much. The Sea of Ink and Gold trilogy is so good. We Are Not Free is so good. Traci Chee's writing and her books are truly unmatched. Like, she is just so good at like writing and creating these wonderful, like, innovative worlds and characters and plot. It was just so good. I have loved all of her books, and I cannot say that about any other author ever. So Traci Chee has truly never ever disappointed me. So that's why I love her books so much. So please go read all of them. The next question is, who's your favorite Asian bookish couple? Well, all the people within the couple are Asian. So when you're answering this question, don't answer with the couple where like the girl is Asian and the guy is white or something like that. So two couples come to mind. The first one is the couple from I'll Be the One, written by Lyla Lee. And the second one is the couple from I Love You So Mochi, which was so good. So I'm gonna go with the latter. So I Love You So Mochi was this fluffy YA contemporary, and it was so good. I absolutely loved it so much, and it's so underrated in the YA contemporary like audience, and it's so good. And I believe I mentioned it in my favorite Asian contemporaries video, so I'll leave that video in the description below if you haven't seen it. So yay. The next question is, what's your favorite Asian queer book? So I feel like most people are gonna say like Girls of Paper and Fire or whatever that trilogy is called, but I'm gonna go with I'll Be the One, written by Lyla Lee, because it was so good. The main character is bisexual. We love that. I just love it so much when like these authors write these like fluffy YA contemporaries, and they make like the authors make their characters not only people of color but also queer, because I feel like that's like so rare to find, you know? So anyway, maybe that's just me, but yeah, I'll Be the One was so good. Again, I think it's another book that I mentioned in my favorite Asian contemporaries video. I feel like this video is just me promoting all of my other videos. But yeah, anyway, please read I'll Be the One. It's one of my favorite books of 2020. The next question is, what's your favorite Asian contemporary? So I've already talked about two Asian contemporaries already, so I'll just talk about another one. I really enjoyed Darius the Great Deserves Better. It was so good. It's the sequel to Darius the Great Is Not Okay, and I personally loved Darius the Great Deserves Better. Like, it was so good. I'll leave in the description below the recent reads video where I talked about it in a little bit more detail, but basically it was so good and absolutely so wonderful. I wasn't really expecting a sequel. Like, when I read Darius the Great Is Not Okay, I thought that it was a standalone, but then when he announced that he was writing a sequel, I was like, cool, sign me up. And like, I read it and it was so good. It was just absolutely so good. Like, yay. So anyway, the second question, well, this isn't the second question, this is actually the fifth question, but it's, what's your favorite Asian fantasy? So instead of repeating myself and talking about all of the books that I talked about previously in my favorite Asian fantasies video, which again I'll link in the description below, I'll just go with a recent new one, and that is Star Daughter, which was so good. It was inspired by Hindu mythology, and I believe Hinduism originated in Asia, which is so cool. So that's why this is an Asian fantasy, and it was so good. It's a little bit on like the fluffy side of like YA fantasy, so it leads on kind of like the younger side of YA than like the older, more hard-hitting side of YA. But anyway, it was so good. I don't know like how many sequels she is planning, she meaning the author. So yeah, I'm just so excited to continue this series because the world building, the story itself, the characters, the plot all blended well together, and it was just so good. So yay. Next question is, what's your favorite Asian historical fiction? So honestly, I don't read a lot of Asian historical fiction because historical fiction in general is just very like underrated and like isn't written enough. I think in the YA and middle grade like audience, which is what I read the most of, so I don't read a whole lot of it, and in the rare instances that I do, I don't absolutely love the book. So my answer to this is kind of like a default answer, and it is We Are Not Free, written by Traci Chee, whom I apparently like can't stop talking about because her books are truly impeccable. So anyway, We Are Not Free, if you didn't know, is a YA historical fiction, and it follows a group of young second-generation Japanese Americans when their lives are forever changed by the forced incarceration camps of World War II. This story was so good. It just truly brought to light a piece of history that I feel like is sometimes too like romanticized and westernized, and sometimes like a little bit too like glossed over in a way, you know? I just truly feel like this book brought it to life, which such like perfect like depiction. I don't know, I can only speak on it to an extent since I am not Japanese, but this story was so good, and I absolutely loved it. Did I mention that Traci Chee is just impeccable? If I didn't say it, you heard it here first. Traci Chee is truly impeccable, and I love her so much. So please read We Are Not Free. The next question is, what's your favorite Asian middle grade? If you didn't know, these questions are tailored over my favorite genres. So anyway, that's a fun fact about this book tag, but it doesn't answer the question. My favorite Asian middle grade right now is probably Shah, which I'll put up the first one. I know I just talked about this book in my last video when I talked about my favorite middle grade fantasies, but Shah is truly so good. I am so excited for the fourth and final book because I have no idea what Roshani Chokshi is going to do next. I love these characters, I love the plot, I love the world building. Like, Shah is such a wonderful character. I love her so much. She's been through like so much stuff, and her character development is just unparalleled. Like, this story is so good, and it deserves so much more hype. It deserves just as much hype as Percy Jackson and the Olympians, because this series is so much better than Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So anyway, there's that. The next question is, what Asian books are you looking forward to reading for the rest of 2020 and early 2021? And by the way, when I say early 2021, what I mean is the first 3 months of 2021, so just like January, February, and March. So I don't know why I said that. Everybody knows what the first 3 months of the year are. Anyway, so I have a lot that I'm looking forward to, so I'll just put them up in a little collage right up here. And yeah, I'm so excited for all of these books. One that in particular that I can think of right now is The Infinity Courts, written by Akemi Bowman, who's one of my favorite authors. She's so talented and so underrated. But yeah, please go check out The Infinity Courts when it comes out, as well as all of the other books in the collage. So yeah, the last question is to tag some Asian booktubers. So I'm going to tag all of the Asian booktubers. Whenever I create a book tag, I'm always really anxious that nobody's actually gonna like pass on this tag and like continue it. But like, if you're watching this video and you're an Asian booktuber like me, then I hope that you will continue it too. So yeah, there's the book tag. I hope that this video helps like normalize diversity and normalize like Asians. and normalize the fact that there isn't one look to being Asian, because I feel like sometimes people tell me that I look more black than Asian, which I don't know if that's like the woke compliment that people are really looking for, but like I am biracial, so yeah, I'm both black and Asian, so yay for me. Anyway, so if you enjoy this video, please don't hesitate to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite Asian books. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!